Chat, chat, hello. It's me again. Same time, same place, same game. Day 20. Day 20 of our 30-day marathon. New area, new zone, new stuff to do. It's all very exciting. Maybe Act 2. Maybe Act 2. Dilemma, thank you very much for the sub. I might have already summoned the cat. I'm going to be...
Hooray. Dilemma01_01 has been nesting with us for 16 months.
16 months? Holy shit. 16 months. Thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. I have very little anecdotal stuff to say to you today, I'll be honest. I was trying to rack my brains. About what I wanted to say for my opening of today's stream. And I was just sort of like... Today I feel a bit downtrodden. I'm not entirely sure. Well, I know why, but we're not going to talk about it right now. But I'm here, and that's the good thing, because I could have, on day 20, decided to use the first of my 3 strikes. I have yet to use a strike when we started this challenge for 30 days. I thought it very important that I give myself like an ejector seat if I ever get stuck on the concept of streaming Baldur's Gate. So when we started the challenge, I said I would be allowed 3 strikes, where I was allowed to stream 15 minutes of that day, and then on my 3rd strike I would fail. And I've not done that, and I didn't do it today, and that's the big important thing. So no matter how downtrodden I am, I can feel proud in the fact that I'm still here after 20 days. I am having an absolutely wonderful time as well, which helps. I was thinking about this game at work today. This game is you know when I'm like, you know when I'm in. You know, when I'm invested, when I'm sat at work on my lunch break thinking, I wonder if that does that in this. Because it's not always. It's very rare that I have a game like that. Are you just going to hang out there now? What are you going to do? You need to make a decision. Going that way? Are you going to sit? No, you want to sniff the chicken? George wants to sniff the chicken. Yeah. How was your day? Did you have a good day? I'm going to read through chat real quick. 1 second. Jura, congratulations on the first. Wistan is here, everybody. Wistan, over the last 3 days, has been trying to give away basically all of his points. So if you would like to earn a shit ton of channel points, I highly suggest that this is the prediction that you want to get on board with. Hey. I'm going to read through chat. I would read through chat if the cat wasn't stood magically on exactly where the mouse wire was. We love you. Oh, you're saying it to Seribot? I thought you were saying it to me. Hi, Spoopy. Jura got first, though. Congratulations, Jura. With the quiet hello as well. DollyWhiskers, welcome in. Jura, thank you very much for the contribution. Chat, if you go to your channel point menu and you go, like, it's approximately down here if you're on your PC. If you go into your channel point menu, there's a community challenge currently running. If you go in there, okay, you're not settling, so you need to, sir, I love you, but you need to go because you're just doing 360s on my desk right now, and it's sorry. If you go to your channel point menu, that's approximately down here on your screen. If you're on desktop, it will at the top of that window there is a community challenge currently running, and if you put channel points into that community challenge, they will be refunded to you at the end of a 30-day period. It is all about teaching you a life skill. It is all about teaching you how to save. It is all about you guys being able to afford my more expensive channel point redeems. Chiefly, biggest example currently running. We are on day 20 of 30 days of Baldur's Gate 3 because he redeemed 1 million channel points and still going strong. I might get to Act 2 today. Wouldn't that be crazy? Only it would have taken me like approximately 2-ish weeks to get through Act 1. It does not bode well for how long this game is going to continue after the 30-day period, but we're going to stick with it. We're going to do our best. Thank you very much for the contribution. Jura also wants me to compliment myself. I'm honest. I think it's one of my strengths. If I trust you, or it's not necessarily a level of trust. I'm honest to you guys. I'm honest to the community. I do my very best to tell you the truth in all things. I'm very careful to tell my partner the truth in all things, and I think that is a good thing. So I speak my mind. I'm honest. That's a good compliment for myself. I think that's a good thing. Wiston won again. Wistan has been trying to give away those points 3 days in a row. 3 days in a row. All Wistan is doing is taking the points from other people. 200k 3 times. Every single time Wistan has won. Okay. Yeah, honesty is the best policy, they say. When is the Seribot stream? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by Seribot stream, Spoopy, but we'll talk about it. Happily ever Clara, thank you very much for the contribution. I appreciate it. Aqua, welcome in and thank you for the quiet hello. And you have taken an egg. You have exchanged your Ice Bliss egg for a Horizon egg. Volcom Ryan, thank you for the contribution. Aqua, Evil Seedlet, Dilemma, thank you all for the contributions. Aqua, the 3-stream streak. Brian with the quiet hello as well. Sky Alacar, always with the applause. I appreciate it. Dilemma, thank you very much for the sub. Evil Seedlet, you are looking absolutely fabulous today. Wistan has still not getting rid of those channel points somehow. Congrats, amazing what you can do when you don't stream the same day as Chim. Wait, what happened? What did Jura do? Confused. What happened? What did Jura do? I missed that. Hi Chim, hi Spoopy. Someone free me of these points. Alice! Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day, Alice. I'm not getting your notification. Not that I'm apologizing, because I don't apologize to people when I don't show up for streams. But Alice, you are very much in my algorithm on Blue Sky right now, and I keep getting informed that you've had streams, and then I'm not seeing the notifications, that I'm just missing them entirely. And every time I see your Blue Sky, I'm like... But I will try to get there. I listen to streams whilst I'm at work. It's not an apology, because it's not. You should never feel like you have to apologize for not being somewhere, especially with content creation. But I keep trying to be there, and then every time I'm like, oh, I missed it. Oh, it's like a bus. It's like a bus. You know, you're like stood on the road. You're like stood on a road, and you're like the bus is driving down the road, and Alice is the bus driver, right? And I'm on the side of the road, and Alice is just having such a good time. They drive past, and I'm like, I just watch them go past. That's what it currently feels like. But I'm trying my best. Marek, thank you very much for the contribution and hitting me in the face with a Tyrone. Sanguine, welcome in, and thank you for the contribution as well. Spoopy, Chim, Phoenix, welcome in. Nice to see you as always. Hope you're having an absolutely fabulous time. Finished up at work right now. I'll return. Sanguine, drive safe, travel safe. Dude, just be careful. This is a curse. Oh my fucking god. It's incredible that you've not lost those channel points yet. Evil Seedler is there. Phoenix has hit me with a coat rack. I'm not entirely sure how you strike somebody with a coat rack. Do you believe me now that it is biased towards the highest bidder? I do not. Wistan, go buy a lottery ticket. This isn't luck. I'm trying to be rid of them. Phoenix, thank you very much for exchanging your lavender blush egg for a cranberry egg. Yeah, you don't need to. It's all right, really, but thanks. I appreciate anyway how the bus in the past did that so much to me. Then now I'm doing the same to others. So you've been gone from apologizing that you weren't in stream to accusing Alice of streaming without you being there. No. I'm not apologizing. Wait, what? So you've gone from apologizing that you weren't in stream to accusing Alice of streaming without you being... No, I'm not saying that. But Alice is very much in my algorithm. But Blue Skies basically decided to tell me everything that Alice is doing at all times. My algorithm on Blue Sky is fucky at the best of times. I follow a lot of trans activists and seemingly Alice. And other people, don't get me wrong, and other people. But every time I load the Blue Sky up, it's like Alice has just streamed and finished, and I'm like, well, shit. I think your streams line up where I come back from breaks, or if my brain. I'm not apologizing. We don't apologize for not being in people's chats. We don't do. That's not what any of this means. Void May, welcome in, and thank you for hitting me with your VHS tape. What's on the VHS tape, Void? Make it something cool. Void has traded a Peach Blossom egg for a Galaxy egg. It's okay, Alice. Makes up for me posting never. Wistan is trying the prediction again. Voided Main has done all those chickens. You're accusing her of driving the stream away and cackling while driving. Not once did I say the word cackling. And everybody knows that I think Alice is a massive French stereotype. So French people don't cackle. Spoopy. They just go, oh. That's what French people do. You implied it. You've just said it twice. The VHS is the unicorn movie. the last unicorn I've never... Oh my god, we contribute to the balance of the universe. I'm sorry if I've offended any other French people other than Alice. I hope you're all having a good day, friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls. This is Baldur's Gate 3, day 20. Just keep digging, Chim. I'm good at that. I'm absolutely fantabulous at digging holes. That is amazing. Le Triangle, am I right? Have you heard the word of our Lord Jeffrey Badminton? Baldur's Gate 3. Yesterday we wrapped up what I thought was the closing bit of Act 1, but it turned out it wasn't. We might have blown up a building with the power of the sun. We did that. It's fine. We're moving on from it. We got DollyWhiskers' favorite line in the game, because Astarion got disintegrated, and when you resurrect him, he comes back and is exceedingly sassy. We got DollyWhiskers' favorite line in the game. We also finally remembered to go back to a couple of places and de-petrify a couple of people. Spoilers, does absolutely nothing. They de-petrify, and then they're like, oh, I die anyway. And then the other one that we de-petrified was like, I'm just gonna fight you. It's fine. And then we went up the lift in Grimforge, and now we're in the ruined battlefield, which is a place that is corrupted with darkness, and that's basically where we're at. Somebody's just won big. 1 second. Evil Seed and Aqua have split a pot of 259k. Wistan has finally given away the 250,000. Yeah, 250k. Evil Seedlit. Don't spend it all in the same place. You'll go crazy. You'll go crazy. We'll never see Wistan on stream again now. Wistan doesn't need to be here anymore. They've got rid of all their points. If you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. Our community celebrates achievements big or small. And when I say this, it's about me wanting to say that I am proud of you. That's literally it. Because at the end of the day, there are some people that consider getting out of bed a big deal on a daily basis. Some people consider running a marathon a big deal. I just want to say that you're cool, because you're all really cool to me. Like, you're really nice and cool to me. I can count on my literal hand the number of bad interactions that I've had with people on Twitch. Legitimate bans other than bots, 2. The number stands at 2. We had a transphobe and we had a parasocial nut bar. That's it. We're doing pretty well after 2.5 years. We're getting there. But I just want you to know that you're cool, and people are telling me things I can be proud of them for. First, because Wistan has been trying really hard. Wistan, I'm really proud of you for finally getting rid of those 200k channel points. I know you've been really hard working at that. I completed my final exams today. I'm drained. Do you know what your mark is yet? But either way, I'm proud of you. I returned a phone call. Holy shit. Rats. I get how hard that is. They started a small herb garden. How small are we talking? Are we talking like postage stamp size, or are we talking like on the back seat of your car? Do you want it to be 3? You can ban me. No, I don't want to ban you. You're pretty cool too, Chim. I don't believe it. I wonder if that one is dead yet. I wonder if that first one is dead yet. I don't think so. Based off the fact that I don't think so. I don't think so, Sky. I left the house and went to the dentist today, even though I'm in a stupid amount of pain and so fatigued, and even though it took me 15 minutes to get dressed in people clothes. DollyWhiskers did super proud. They went to the dentist because I think in their position it's very easy to cancel appointments, especially because they're afraid of the dentist, and it's very easy for them to go, well, I feel like shit, I'm not going to go to the dentist. And they went, and I'm super proud of them. And I got macaroni cheese on the way home, and that was delicious. I will find out within 7 working days. I hope you do real well. I made 1.5 appointments. Good. Guys, so proud of you for making appointments. I know I pressed a button a whole 4 times. I miss gardening. I fucking hate gardening. I was like, I miss gardening too. No. I don't miss that. Oh, nice. What herbs are you growing? That's a whole lot of things you did. You did it. It's a small 3-tiered planter. I'm growing basil, rosemary, and then a couple of non-herbs like jalapenos and green onions. Growing any sort of hot pepper in your own house is such a game of Russian roulette, because my mother used to do it when we were kids, and I swear to God, I have never consumed chilies like my mother used to produce in their greenhouse when we were little. Just absolutely. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was just because of the type of chilies that she used to grow, or just like the soil or whatever, but Jesus Christ. I hope those but be wary of your jalapenos, Phoenix. All I'm saying. And kept cool. I didn't give myself an excuse to lose my shit on several occasions and kept it cool. I've had a day like that, and I do have a statement to make before we go into the game, but I didn't want to front load the stream with it, so we'll move it. Aqua, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, because I have a statement to make. Not specifically at you. I'm not drawing you out specifically. I'm just saying. I prefer to take care of animals, to be honest, but gardening can be rewarding too. I need a new lawnmower, Alice. Yeah, Alice, can you recommend me a lawnmower? I pickled the jalapenos. Takes the edge off. Phoenix can handle the heat. Thanks, Chim and Seedler. Okay, chat. I want to make. I said something. we went to the dentist after work today. I took Dolly to their appointment, and we were sat in the car, and I can't remember the exact words I said, but Dolly just turns to me and goes, "That's a very profound thing to say in a car park, as just before we're going into a dentist." And we sort of came out and we talked about some stuff, and they made a specific statement that I want to sort of relate to you. And fair warning, this is going to have, it's not political per se, but it is going to contain the word fascism. So I don't want to bring a downer on this entire experience. If you wanna avoid that key word, skip to the gameplay when we get it, because there will be a screen cut and everything. But I'm feeling exceedingly downtrodden as of late. Sometimes hard to come on here, and I know it's been 20 days, but sometimes it's hard to come on here and talk about anecdotal stuff at the beginning of streams, because there is so much shit going on in the world right now that I sort of look at the press and go, I can't even talk about stuff that's happening in real life that we can sort of share, because it's all a load of fucking... It's all a load of shit. Fascism... Sadly, a lot of politics right now is leaning right, and fascism is designed to make you downtrodden and to make you sort of like pliable to the things that they're trying to put forward. They squish you down to make you sort of pliable to do the things that they want you to do. And I would like to just say, in this community, when we're all very honest about our feelings and shit, I want you to remember something that Dolly sort of said to me that I hadn't really considered, and now I will be remembering it too. Focus on the little things that make you happy. It is exceedingly easy in 2025 to look in the press, look at the world around you, and go, holy shit. And I know this isn't a cure-all, because I know there's a lot of larger political spectrum things going on, which we're not going to get into right now. But I do invite everybody to try and focus on as many of the small joyful things that you can squeeze into your life as possible. Chiefly mine, streaming. 20 days is nuts, and the fact that we are still here after 20 days is crazy. And I hope, and I'll say this again because I've said it a couple of times recently, I hope you guys feel that my streams, my community, our community even, is as much of a safe space as I feel that it is for me. That's it. Goats are the best for taking everything. Grass, spiked trees, goats are the best for taking everything out. Grass, trees, spiked plants, they eat everything. So there it is, my suggestion. It's horrible, really. It should not be a thing. Every time current news slips into my personal bubble, I end up considering miserable. So yeah, focusing on happy things. But yeah, it's focus on the small happy things. So that was sort of politically adjacent, and I apologize because I'm really trying hard with the world at large right now to not squeeze politics too much into my content. I did say it might happen on occasion considering everything that's going on, but I don't think that was too bad. Don't let the bastards keep you down, I think is the famous saying. and focus on the happy stuff, because that is what I'm trying to do real hard on a daily basis, even if it's something as simple as a bacon sandwich. Because fucking hell, I love food. Isn't food great?
Never a dull moment. One day I'll catch a break.
You're a good chick, Chim. Try my best. I do try my best.
So, the more you cool down, the more your love life heats up.
Seems that way, but I'm a bit out of practice, to be honest.
Karlach's a bit out of practice.
I'm sure it'll all come back to you. You'll be as depraved as the rest of us in no time.
I feel weak.
The shadow curse is a powerful threat that lurks and devours in the darkness. Surround yourself with light to avoid its most lethal effects.
Darkness. This.
I actually have to use a torch for the first time in the goddamn game. I think that's the first time it's been an issue. Do I just walk into this area? Is there a fight to be had here? Where are we got? I don't quite understand what this is.
I am ready. Onward in her name.
Okay, as long as somebody's always got a torch up, I think we're fine.
La la la.
Karlach.
Trust no one.
The joyous creature that is
Don't
Karlach.
linger.
Okay, they can each whip out what is about to happen? Okay, that's great and everything. But where the hell do I get... There's a chest over there. Is there something to fight here? This is so weird.
And these things have stayed interesting.
Do I just have to walk around? I've sold basically every torch I've picked up in the game. Should I have been keeping them?
Hey,
I
Shady.
see you should have a torch slot
Got
in your
a quick
weapons.
question about the best way to
You
treat
should
an
have a torch
infernal
slot
burn.
like your weapon and range slots, but don't quote me. No, we do.
Shady. Really?
Does the torch
Party?
burn out?
Shanty?
Is the torch a permanent thing? Like, no?
What's cooking?
You don't sound too sure. You don't. No, it doesn't burn out.
I wonder what the next move is.
Okay, so 97% sure. Is anybody else significantly just not sure about Sky's response to that question, or is that just me? Well, you weren't exactly like you didn't exactly instill me with a. After all I've done for you, you didn't exactly instill me with a level of like certainty. I suppose. I wonder if Shadowheart's Sun Mace makes her a permanent light source.
I've got a long road ahead. Let's have a look.
Hey, fun fact, what's up? I have to leave some measure of tension.
I'll take that.
Sexual tension. You're already in Act 2. You just didn't get the achieve pop-up because you got it before. Okay. So when is the line between Act 2? Is that Chim's new nickname? Hey, fun fact. Hey, fun fact.
Breathe deep.
Hi, Spoopy. When you got into the Shadow Curse lands. Fair enough. If I got here before, I have no recollection of it, so we continue to roll. Vulcan Ryan. Spoopy, only my mother and Dolly calls me Fun Fact.
That's curious.
You may call me Fact. Chim is in fact Bird Mummy. Oh fucking hell, I'd forgotten about Bird Mummy. Yeah, apparently my new nickname is Bird Mummy. I did suggest that that would be the case. I'm 3 dollies in a trench coat. Spoopy thick. Daddy Judge, yeah, Bird Mummy and Daddy Judge. That's a throwback nickname, Daddy Judge. I haven't heard that in a while either. Basically, we held a kangaroo court in a session of Minecraft once, and somebody referred to me as Daddy Judge, and then it was my nickname. True story. True story. There's a brazier over there. Should I be lighting the braziers as we go?
Let's see.
There is the ultimate parent. I am both the alpha and the omega, you could say. I'm here entertaining you guys for free. For free. Yeah, Sky, could you just change that for me? Because you redeem that, and you might as well just switch it. TRB, thank you for hitting me in the face with a spear.
Stay together. Keep to the light.
I don't have a good feeling. Thank you for the hydrate.
Stop! Who's there?
Get out of my swamp! My name is Foghorn. Who are you? Nightmare in the dark. A paladin, one who will take you down if you're foolish enough to strike. Godheart likes those orchids. You should give her one. Sure. My name is Foghorn. Who are you? I'm a half paladin now.
Whether we attack or not depends entirely on you, love. Come into the light.
Hey
Hands
up.
high.
Fetch me flat cap and whip it. Why is Foghorn looking so hench right now? I think it's the shirt. Hi, I'm an orc.
Jonas, move in.
What is happening?
Jonas! Jonas!
I'm here! Where are you?
Jonas, can you see our torches?
Bye, Jonas.
I can't see anything! Something's wrong.
Follow my voice. Come back to the light.
Who's there? Meg? Is that?
I'm really sorry to interrupt the action, but how fucking good is that as a screenshot? Yeah, torches, yeah! He's dead, I think.
Jonas?
Jonas' brother to Geralt.
There you are. Come. Join me.
Jonas.
I don't know enough about the Jonas brothers to make a joke, but something along the lines of, it's fine, we've got his brother, but I don't think it's as funny as it sounded in my head when I started to say it. Something Jonas brothers. His soul consumed by darkness, not a good sign.
Don't let it get hold of you. Harpers, now!
Well, fuck. Oh god, they're everywhere. I figured that if they're not gonna like anything, it's probably light, right? Critical hits.
Can't even catch my breath.
Honesty's nut or something like that? Yeah, something like that. Okay. Is he there or invisible? Oh god.
Another?
Karlak, you were attacking with a torch. It's entirely my fault. But you are doing that. Thank you for the like and reshare. Everybody, if you would like to, you did put her in melee slot. Yeah, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. It's fine. Where is he going? Okay, she has a mace in hand, so that's fine. Words. What am I saying? Dro, thank you for exchanging a mystic egg for a charcoal egg. I need to make sure I'm rearranging people's weapons as we go. I can't do that now, can I? No. That's wishful thinking. Fine. Yeah, contribution's full. It was a high one as well.
Finish them off!
Such a fucking waste, but never mind. Does Mark 16 start, by the way, when I next stream? I have a standard rule that I don't reorganize it on stream because it's a bit of a faff.
I won't give in.
But I'll switch it over when I'll switch it over in the downtime. It's fine. Why are they this dude is just making Karlak leave the battlefield.
Enjoy this.
And she still has a goddamn torch in her hand. He might die eventually at the rate we're going. No, that's 9 point. Okay. He's down. Upper Jonas is very injured. Why are we kissing Alice? Huh? Poopy has taken a snowstorm, returned a snowstone egg, and taken a carnival vibe egg. Dolly has taken returned a tangerine and taken a jewel egg. Oh my god, stuff is happening. Good. Okay, we're done. Okay, they're kissing it. Seedlit and Alice are just kissing each other. It's okay. It's fine. Lol, we followed each other? Okay. Fair enough. Good. I like it when communities share it, like follow it. Go follow each other, chat. I dare you. It'll be fun. You might make a friend. It's important to kiss the homies. Come on.
Where do I go from here?
Where do we go from here? The dude's invisible,
Wonder if
though.
the gods are watching me.
How do I make it so he just gets his torch out without switching it into a melee slot? Or am I being an idiot? I'm probably being an idiot.
Bye forever, pal.
Bye forever, pal. Yes, follow me into this totally safe, not dark, sketchy. Sus. Have you got candy in that alley? Another dude around here somewhere.
Got to move.
Wait, when is it Karlach's turn? Oh. Soon. Irritatingly, Foghorn was slightly outside of that sphere. There we go. Just welcome in. Timothy, wait for a moment. The next time it's Karlach's farm. Turn. Wait for a moment when it's Karlach's turn. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, Astarion. Rage ended on Karlach. I thought the shadow fellow went this way. Hello, shadow fellow.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Where are they going to, though? Okay, it's Karlach's turn. What's up? They might be invisible if they aren't in bright light. So, ranged attack. Got him! I used the hag tactic. It's broken. Invisibility means basically nothing in this game if you right-click the thing across the top. It counts. It counts. Nobody come at me in the comments. It counts.
My hands on everything.
You see a man stalking slowly through the woods, bow half drawn. If he bags a deer, the whole family will be kept fed all winter.
They might be invisible next to her face. Okay, so what I was confused by then.
Well done.
Oh.
Now we've got to move. I know a safe place. Give me your map. Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat.
Safe place, you mean somewhere where the shadows can't penetrate?
That's right. Protected by magic. Only spot in the region that's not been swallowed up by this damn curse. Light will save you here on the outskirts, but a few paces deeper you're screwed. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Hope to see you there.
Right.
Harpers, move out!
So where I was confused...
I could go for a good meal.
...is when I had Karlach like that with the sword on her, and then I click that, it switches it to melee. It doesn't hot swap into the... It takes the sword out of her main hand.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Push the melee button. Toggle light source. Yeah, so I've toggled the light source. Then I toggle the melee button. It doesn't switch the second hand back.
What's the story?
Go to Karlach. I'm on Karlach. Push torch. It takes the torch out. Yeah, it takes the sword out. That's fine. Push weapon. The weapon doesn't go back in. This is what I'm saying. Nothing happens. Is that a hot like that? Is that not working as it should? Which is why I'd been sort of like carrying torches around with me, but not. It does it with him as well. Like it just takes the if it takes it. Let me look into it. That should switch. It's currently not. I'm wondering if it's like broken for whatever reason. Part of me wonders though. Part of me wonders if
Let's get on with it.
do you generate a light source? You generate a low-level light source. Let's rest.
Time to get going.
Any of your other people should equip it in an empty hand, but she uses a two-hander. Yeah. The difficulty is all of my people have their hands full as well. Which isn't fabulous.
Might as well take a look.
That's the... Oh, I had a flower to give. I had a flower to give to Shadowheart. Did you say? What was it called?
Let's move.
What was the flower called? Flower? No. Who picked it up?
Keep your distance, darling.
It has like beer hats with candles. Like those, like a kobold. I need a candle hat.
What's next, I wonder?
Oh, I thought one of them, my guys had unlocked the ability to cast light. Maybe I was mistaken. Oh wait, do you, any of your people have the light cantrip? I thought that they did.
Wits and blades.
But I'm beginning to think it might have been Gale.
Attention.
No. Da 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 da. Good.
Is that?
Karlach has the light cantrip. No. Night Orchid. Might have gone into the herbalist pouch. Okay. Karlach, who is not going anywhere, has the.
Protects me.
Karlach, who is not.
Progress.
I do not have a night orchid.
Don't burn yourself.
Did I pick it up?
Watch your back.
Or am I actively
No one
beginning
back
to
home
lose
will
my
ever
mind?
believe this.
What's next?
Someone there?
Night.
Well, well, well.
Night. I can't spell. Night. No. Beginning to think I didn't pick it up, Dolly, because I'm an idiot. Night. It's probably not that important right now. Night. I might have misread what you picked up. Maybe I swore you picked up a black orchid. You said night orchid. I've got no. I picked up a black oleander. Getting mixed messages from chat, but thank you for the help with the thank you for the help with the light, Sky. That's actually super useful. I think that's a piece of gear that she's got.
Flick of the wrist.
I'm not even gonna give my wife flowers. Oleander, I hardly knew her. Sure, okay. A whopping 10! where are we headed? We should probably be heading towards the last night's.
Anything of use?
Let's head to where the quest wants to take us. Okay, it's a. Okay, it's Night Orchid. When you find one, give it to Shadowheart. I will do that. I'm going to assume the giant domed town is the place that I'm headed. And just for my sanity, because Karlach has the light spell, I'm good. Does the light follows me, right? I'm not being an idiot.
Shadows came back not for reasons.
Oh god. So many ravens! That's so Raven. Jesus Christ. It's fine. I might just be about to die. Oh no, they only have 1 health.
What now?
Can't give up. Not now.
Okay. Get out. No way. I changed my mind. Large burbs, large burbs. Don't Jesus Christ me. I will, but only because it's a lesson that you don't actually want to happen. What? Say what? So are these anything?
Don't waste a step.
I guess they're just ravens. Oh look, a charming little egg. Hey chat, you're a bunch of charming little eggs. Karlach.
I'd love to, thanks.
Up there. Yeah, they're birds. Take that egg. Take that egg too.
Yeah.
There's also apparently a chest up here for some reason.
Careful.
Who keeps their luggage in a place like this? $20. I'll take it. It's good. Fine. Now we need to get down from the roof.
Soldier. What a charmer.
How do I need to recast light every once in a while?
Solid Victus. Honk honk.
Honk honk. I'm kind of living for some of these like interaction voiceovers. I'm going to rest before we go in here, just in case there's a fight. I'm not.
This place is protected. Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke of.
I have arrived.
Look at that. No shadows.
No splash.
You there!
I came in as the wrong character.
Step forward
Oh.
and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy.
Bow tie.
This was me.
Bow ties are cool.
This from the man in the bow tie?
Bow ties are cool. Bow ties are cool.
Here's one. Bow tie. Get rid.
Jahira.
Bow ties are cool.
Jaheira. Shit. They look like a main character. She's badass, I adore her. She's from previous Baldur's Gate games. At ease, Jaheira. I'm no threat. I am bound to an oath. Bound by an oath to not harm the innocent. Selecting Paladin was an interesting choice, seemingly. Hot, same. What, Spoopy's from a... Spoopy's from a... Oh, sorry, I thought Spoopy was claiming to be from a previous Baldur's Gate game. Just this once, I wish people would simply say, hello, Jaheira is it? I'm Foghorn. I assure you none of this is necessary. You have to the count of 5 to let me go. Paladin, at ease, Jaheira, I am no threat. I am bound by an oath not to harm the innocent.
Ha! Well, I am certainly no innocent, Paladin. So I'll bind you with vines a moment longer, if you do not mind.
What is that accent? It does.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Oh no, that accent is hot. It is what it's what it is. Is it Russian? Spoopy is my favorite character from the first game. Does the game allow you to be an Oathbreaker Paladin? It does. I am not a true soul. Partially the accent, but also the voice. Warlock, beseech patron to help you. Look to the harpers you saved.
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I pretty much trust him with my life.
Okay, so the tieflings are here.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
Because of this, whips out penis. I work in mysterious ways. You'll just have to take my word for it. Attack. Because of this, show artifact. And it's dead.
What in the hells is that thing?
Tell Jaheira everything you know about the artifact. I mean, everything's fine.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
The benefit of the doubt sounds like dance music. Destroy the absolute in its lair, Moonrise Towers. I just want to cure the parasite in my head. I'm here on holiday. My intentions are my own. Alice, thank you for the hydrate. Congratulations, you've earned the benefit of the doubt. Cue dance music to destroy the absolute.
Then you've found an ally in me.
You've got a
That
friend
is
in
precisely
me.
why I am here.
You got a friend in me.
There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Well, shit.
Yeah, right?
give up now.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
Ad coming up in 50 seconds, chat. We will do some browser games. But if you are not subbed, consider this your notice. You need to grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, hug a loved one, snip a beloved family animal during the ad break. We will still be here, but you know, good times. Baldurian.
Don't you know the whole story? Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
She's so cute. Okay, chat. You're going on an ad break. If you're not subbed, we're going to do some online games. We're going to do some online No, we're not doing gambling. Bandle.
I wish we had a bloody...
Get started as we mean to go on. Bandle. Okay, Daily Bandle. 1983, 464 million plays. Easy. He was a hero, adamant, tough, the same level as us. I'm not getting it. No. Bryan Adams. Lying here in your arms, don't you know I believe we're in heaven? I know the song. Baby, you're all that I want. Yeah, that one, Heaven. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you who sung it. Bryan Adams. Bryan Adams. I knew the song. Wouldn't have been able to tell you who sung it. Good times. Okay. Next, let's get through this real quick. You sing more often this month. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I feel, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Good. Okay, well, we'll keep up the Bandle thing, I think. I'm quite enjoying these little breaks. I don't always like to be, I don't always like to go, I don't always like to go on the BRB screen for ad breaks. Mo, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Penis. Nelly. Thank you for shouting out, Mo. Mo is an absolutely amazing frog-based streamer. We do like our frogs around here. Chiefly, they taught me, they don't know this, but they taught me a lot about Mix It Up when I rolled out into Mix It Up for the first time. They have an instructional video about how they built something on their stream, and holy shit, was that my jam for about a week where I was trying to teach myself Mix It Up. You should go check them out. They're real cool. Okay, it's something EN, I imagine, then. Like fallen, but not. No, L is not there. Taken. How is that not the right place for the EN? Trent? No T. It could begin with an E. It could begin with an E, and I've rushed this. I've gone too far. It could end with an E. An E. Yes. E, not plain. Born. No, that's not a word. Mourn. Mourn. No. Moon. Moon. Boon? It could be Boon. We haven't used... It could be Boon. Is Boon... Has Boon got an E? On. Couldn't... Moon hasn't... Moon has no R. We need an R, though. Do we need an R? No, we do need an R. Okay. Bourne. Oh my god, that's Jason Bourne. Oh, okay. Congratulations, that's Jason Bourne. Connections. 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 Play. Jason has a U. Famous Darrens. No, famous Dan Murphy, Dan Brown, Dan Drew. No. Dan Bale. Dan Holmes. Don't think it does. You literally just spell it out. Imagine being British. Oh, I got the Wordle in 2. I was quite impressed with myself. Like, he's British or something. Wasn't he Jason Bourne, though? Yeah, Bourne. John Bourne. Heath Ledger. Ledger. Christian Bale. Oh! Bale, Murphy, Holmes, Ledger. People in the Dark Knight. That's a double bluff. Save yourself, the names are not it, but it's the correct... they're all connected, right? Okay, I hate it. I hate the double bluffs in this game. Ledger, register, log, record. Nancy Drew, Sherlock Holmes. As in famous the Hardy Boys. Which is the other one on that list if they're detectives? It has to be Brown, right? Wait, what's going on? Horse trough, pitchfork, bale. Horse trough, pitchfork, bale. Okay. Drew, Holmes, Hardy. Waterday, Canopy, Murphy are beds, which would make Brown. Detectives of Kidlit. Who is Brown? No clue. Words before bed. Mark literally said it. Encyclopedia. Encyclopedia Brown. I don't know what that is. What is Encyclopedia Brown? I've never heard of it. Encyclopedia Brown? Leroy Brown, aka Encyclopedia Brown, can solve any crime for just 20 cents a day and usually before dinner time. I have literally never heard of this person. I've never heard of this book series once. Is it reasonably new? It's 1963. I'm honestly surprised I've never heard of that. Wow, read a book. I used to read books as a kid. I'm honestly surprised I've never seen it. Yeah, I read those growing up. Literature, what's kid lit? Yeah, literature for kids, like teen fiction. It's like teen fiction, like just does what it says on the tin. Okay, let's go find Darren or Damon or whatever his name is, and see if I can have sex with a red lady. Not that I'm single-minded
Good to see a
or
friendly
anything.
face.
Jaheira seems sure of you. I hope she's right. This barricade might keep the shadows out, but it won't help against what's already inside.
What path lies before you?
If Jaheira trusts you, I trust you.
Hi, Vadim. Sorry.
But I'll be damned if a bug brain doesn't creep me out.
Something's on my mind. Never thought I'd see the day Jaheira shows mercy to a true soul. Or whatever it is you are.
Oh my god, that surprised me. You got jump scared by beans. You got bean scared. You get jump scared by beans. There he is. Is that him? I see. Oh, is the strange cow still here? The strange cow's still here.
Looks like Karlak. I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
Give us the good news.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlak to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
What's the bad news? It sounds important.
Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlak, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but...
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Go on, give him the iron. Let's make this happen.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long.
Darren, stick your hands inside my chest.
Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Kiss her. I can snog my wife.
You're all right. No burns. Can we go to bed now?
Hold on, Karlak. There's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist
Just
here on
had
the
this
material plane
conversation.
indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
Are we going to see
The
that on
minute
stream?
I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
We'll have to make the inevitable We'll have to make the inevitable evitable then. First thing, Karlak, you have touchback. We ought to celebrate that.
Right? All this doom and gloom. I have something far more exciting on my mind than this bloody tin box. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
Yeah, completely unrelated.
Glad you and Karlak are all right. Well, as all right as any of us.
I do need to speak to a merchant.
A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help.
Oh my goodness, look who it is. Look who it is.
Flap flap. Luxury Pigeon just raided with 25 viewers.
Raiders, my name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I'm a variety streamer, but in the month of May, we are playing 30 days straight of Baldur's Gate 3. Hi, lad, welcome in. I vibe with that name, can I just say? Thank you for the first time chat. Hope you're having a good day. Pidge, you were just chatting. Did you never make it to the Tokyo Games? Did you make it to the Tokyo Games? I was in there when you were playing Food Guesser, but I didn't see you. Did you get any golds today? That's the important thing. Get any golds. Pidge, you'll be very happy to know that apparently Never Left Food Games valid. Pidge, you'll be very happy to know not only have I been playing browser games on my BRB screen times, but I've been singing when Bandle happens. So, like, you've inspired me to sing. Jim, I think I speak for all of the chat when we said we'd keep secret if you turn off the next time you're in camp. Promise? Promise? Chat, do you want an 18 plus treat? Do you want an 18 plus treat? Promise? You're not going to tell anybody? How do I change that? Pidge, this guy's gnawing at the bars of her enclosure right now. Chat, Raiders, my name is Chimken. I said all this bit, but we have just unlocked the power to have kissy face with our significant other in Baldur's Gate 3. So usually right now, I would play you a trailer to introduce you a little bit to me, but nothing epitomizes this community more than the fact that you're about to see tits. So deal with that as you will. We're not even going to... I was going to spend some time at the merchant. We're not even going to do that. Let's get straight to the boobs. You're allowed to... Oh. That's not boobs. Well, it is. It's not the boobs that I...
Playtime's over, pet.
This isn't the boobs I'm looking for.
Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out.
And this is our problem how exactly?
Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure.
What's a lemure?
I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation.
Does she mean
cannot
lemur?
afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Yeah, they mean lemur. I've never heard it pronounced lemur. No, not a lemur. We'll rescue your asset on one condition.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Lemurs, also called squidges in infernal slang, were among the weakest of the Batsu devils. Served as the shock troops and slave labor force of the devils, and were made from wicked, cruel, and selfish mortals that found their souls in hell. Did I confuse the words? Sorry, don't mind me. There's a lemur, which is the monkey that we're talking about, Alice, but apparently it's a technical term for a devil, which... Very mindful, very lemur! I promise there's sexual intercourse coming. Respond to Will in your mind, trust me.
Will relaxes, and your connection fades.
Zora will rescue this outfit if you release Will from his pact.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
Say you know a pact-breaking charm and chant, fake a... We could always let the cult infect the asset. I bet they'd make a loyal thrall. That's what we need.
Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand? Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligation.
You've heard of this provision, better known as the You First clause.
Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
All I want to do is kiss my wife, my big red wife.
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse?
You heard Mizora. This is the last thing Will has to do for her, then he's free. After what Will sacrificed to save you, it's time to repay the favor. If we don't help Mizora, we will... After what Will sacrificed to save you, it's time to repay the favor.
I never forget what Will did. Not ever. I'm here because of him. And I'd do just about anything to help him. But devils never lose. You know that, right? Sure, they'll give you a bit of tat here and there. But the house always wins.
That's what we're here for, a bit of tat.
Hey, you.
Hello. Karlak, I'm worried about Dam instead about your engine. You got your second upgrade, how does it feel?
incredible. Like I'm really alive. Like we can finally be real. I can be close to you now, without fear, without thinking too hard. We can just be.
I've never been more excited for anything in my life. You've earned it after all you've endured.
No more than anyone else. Well, maybe slightly more. But that's the past now. I'm free. More free than I've ever been now.
I've never been more excited for anything. Let's get really thirsty.
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, hi.
Is that it? Is that it? Not like I'm worried about Damon said about your engine. We need to get back. We'll talk about that later. They'll lie down. Might be next campers. Maybe go to sleep. She's right there. Now stuff's happening.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here. And getting stronger.
Why is everybody turning up in their pajamas?
I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress.
I was promised hits. I'm working on it. The game is caught blocking us so
You
much.
took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove.
Can we talk about how cute this is? Because that is DollyWhiskers' character design and my character design in a screenshot together. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? No, lady, there is no routing here. That's the problem. It wasn't even a choice. They needed my help. I did what I could. But I'm not sure they'll survive out there on their own. It was a waste of time. I regret it now. I didn't do it for them. The goblins were in my way, so I killed them. It wasn't even a choice. They needed my help.
Not everyone would have helped.
The hurt runs deeper than she's willing to show you.
What is it?
The voice of the Absolute. Stronger this time. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already.
Each wave a set of orders, my transformation.
Yes, but the orders are oddly erratic, as if the Absolute cannot make up its mind. I don't fully understand. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me.
Why does the Absolute want you?
I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence.
Careful of the cursor there.
Hence its fear of me. Its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental. But we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Okay. Into camp. Out of camp, sorry. I'm just suddenly very tired again. Okay. Let's go back to camp chat. It's very important.
Hey, soldier. I thought I might come visit you
There
later.
you go, Pidge.
When everyone's asleep.
Shall I knock the others out to hurry them up? Of course you can, but you should know. Of course you can, but you should know I may not want to cross certain lines physically. I'm not sure, Karlak. I think this has gone far enough. Shall I knock the others out to hurry them up?
Please. We've waited long enough, I think. See you later. I can't wait.
Talk about sex, baby. Okay, or like, I would just like to take this opportunity. We operate an 18+ community, an accessible one at that. But if you were under the age of 18, fuck off. But at the same time, this process is not against terms of service. It is my understanding that as long as you're not making something like this the entire focus of your stream, it is fine. Let's go to bed.
I think the others are asleep. Hi.
How are you feeling?
Like a creature. Pulse. Heat. Desire. Since I met you, all I wanted was to be close to you. We're sure I won't hurt you, right?
Believe me, I can handle myself and you.
May I test that theory?
Woo. What did you have in mind? What did you have in mind? On second thought, let's slow things down. Okrax, welcome in. What did you have in mind?
I want to touch you as deeply as you can be touched. I want you to be mine, completely. Say it loud. I'm yours, Karlak.
You first.
My name sounds so good in your mouth. I'd like to take you to bed now.
She glows blue when she gets sexy. I like you, Karlak, but I don't think I want to sleep together. Hang on, this has gone too far. I think we want to be alone after all. I thought you'd never ask.
Gods be damned. It's a good day to be alive.
Including the bow tie.
Yeah, it's cool. Bow ties are cool.
This from the man in the bow tie.
Bow ties are cool. Bow ties are cool.
Here's one. Bow tie.
Yeah, there you go, Pidge.
Bow ties are cool.
That's what the first 20 days of this 30-day marathon has been about. Okay, let's put the dicks and peanut. Let's put everything away again. That one. Suddenly disconnected from stream. That was timid enough. I mean, it's not like graphic. You're expecting graphic. You're in the wrong place. Morning, not so sleepy, Ed. Last night I dreamt a bird was singing to me, and look, there she is.
Oh,
God, sorry. I was in my own world. Hi. Hello, good morning. Sorry I didn't wait around this morning. I was just buzzing. Didn't want to wake you.
Is that the wedding march she was running? I got bricked up for nothing. Christ. Did you sleep well last night? I loved being able to touch you last night, hold you, kiss you, all of it.
I loved it too. More than I've ever loved anything. Last night was incredible. This morning is incredible. Every moment with you is beyond belief. You still like me, right?
I'm much more than like you.
I'm much more than like you too. And nothing bad is going to happen now.
Deception. No, nothing bad is going to happen to us ever again. If our record is anything to go by, there's plenty of disasters in our future, but we'll face them together. What the fuck do you roll on that? Yeah, if you were on desktop... Do I lie to this person in this situation? It's 50-50 lie. No, definitely not syphilis. I mean, that vote does not help anything. I either lie to them or I'm just honest. You don't lie. Not a lie, it's reassurance.
In that case, bring it on.
Bring it on.
I adore you, you know. I love you too! Oh my god! I've been dying to say that.
He's so fucking cute, I swear to God.
My god, if I smile any bigger, my face is going to crack.
Oh my god. He's so cute.
Besotted. And it's all your fault.
I'm dying, I love her.
I guess we better get the day on. So much to do, so much to see. Together. Hey!
Way! Oh my god. Oh, okay. That's. I talked about some heavy shit at the beginning of stream today. That's made it worth it. That's cute.
Let's see what this does.
Done it, Chim. You won our hearts. You still clinging? Kick it to the curb, I say. Pidge, I have some critique. No, I'm not going to say that. That's really harsh. I was about to say something so horrible. No, I'm not doing that. Pidge, no. We love her. Community loves her. Karlak is now the community wife.
Need anything?
Chat, you are now married to Karlak. All of us together are now married to Karlak. Earlier you mentioned you, let's see what you have. Okay, now to spend 3/4 of an hour selling stuff before we move on to anything else, but I have got so much shit on me. I don't need water, I don't need tongs, I don't need jade. I don't need a gate. Sorry, Karlak, my heart is taken. And my PP would burn off! Nice. Water, tongs, strange chunk of amber, a silver cake stand just in my inventory for some reason, some rope, a honeyed ham, no, a giant's finger, no. Me just carrying around a finger for some reason. Why did I do a roll then? What was the roll for then? Never know when you'll need a finger. I can think of somebody that needs one of those, if you know what I mean. And no. Okay, moving on from that statement. Dirty. Disgusting. I actually didn't have nearly as much as I thought I did. What have you got to sell me? You've got arrows. You've got a big hammer. Do you have daggers? I did notice that Astarion is massively short on anything cool like that. A +1 dagger? While concentrating on melee attacks, deal an additional Sword of life stealing. I mean, he's got a good bow, so maybe a sword is just a sword in his case. So maybe we do go for the Sword of life stealing because it's the only purple Damon has. BRB real quick, I need tea and snacks. If anyone wants some, let me know. I would like an entire biscuit. Just the one, but in its entirety. Bounce offer. Butter. Okay.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Slight change of tactic. Slight change of tactic. I'm going to give... He's had the same dagger since the beginning of the freaking game. And I'm not finding...
Not as bad as it could have.
I'm going to give him a sword if he can carry... I'm assuming he can carry it. I probably should have checked. He can. He could dual wield, in fact. Can he take a dagger? He can. He can main hand it. Okay, 1 second. No, 1 second.
Need anything?
I have a potato chip. I'll have what Chim has, thanks. I have brown sugar, peanut butter, and chocolate biscuit if you want. That is a hell of a long name. But it sounds delicious. I would love 6 of them. In a pile. That's okay. What are you? You are a short sword, so that implies he can dual wield short swords.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Thank you, Darren. Okay, he's now got almost 2 matching swords. We'll take it. Good. Okay, fine. Everybody's rested after the kissy face, so I need to go speak to an ox. I gotta go see an ox about a... Gotta go see an ox about a wagon. Save. Mr. Ox, why are you injured?
No, still incapable.
Capable of what?
Not for you to know.
Come on, you've piqued my curiosity. Good, good, good.
Well, come close. Your mind to mine.
Just chatting up a cow. What the fuck?
Are you satisfied?
Dolly has just come in bringing in the cat. What the fuck is in that cow's head? He's a good cow. Dolly says that he's a good cow. Are you bringing the cat into camp? Okay. What the fuck is the cow, though? How does an ox like yourself have such horrifying thoughts? Apparently the cat's here now. More impressive that DollyWhiskers just brought the cat to me, put him on the desk, and he managed to pause the game himself. I didn't pause the game then. My D&D character speaks to cows and asks me to tell you to protect that cow at all costs. I have feelings about what I just saw in that cow's head. George, like, are we not a little bit suspect of all the corpses that are in that cow's head? He looks concerned right now. What, the cat or the cat or Foghorn? Father, it is time. Apparently he was outside the door yelling. I've recently inherited a hefty sum of bucks from a distant relative, so I can do this now. Chimken compliments himself. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh god. So, not in a good place right now, and I'm struggling with these. And for some reason, everybody's suddenly we go literal months without anybody clicking that button, and then all of a sudden, somebody's doing it every single stream. I'm trying to teach Charlie to shake hands. It is a good trick. Repetition, 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 and he'll get it real easy. Do you feed him in a specific place? Because if you feed him in a specific place, give him treats somewhere else, get him to come there. Every time he comes there, that's when you do the handshaking thing. That's how we did it with him. I need to compliment myself, though. Right now. Okay. Can you keep a secret, chat? I'm going to tell you a secret, and it's for everybody in the channel right now to hear. It's for everybody in the channel right now to hear, but you're not allowed to tell anybody else. Right? Except Sanguine. Sanguine's not allowed to hear this. Okay, now Sanguine's gone. I'm going to tell you a secret, right? I'm going to tell you a secret. This is the compliment, and I do not say this on a regular basis, and I very rarely say it to anybody on stream or even on stream, and I will not be making this admittance on a regular basis. Are you ready? I'm gonna
5, 4, 3, 2.
Sometimes I think I'm pretty good at this. And that's it. Fuck, that was the wrong button. I didn't mean to do that! Those are the least bovine thoughts I've ever seen. What are you, really?
Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out.
Whatever you are, you're coming out of hiding now. Is that a threat? Your secret, whatever it is safe with me. Is that a threat? What is the cow? That was a good one, though. The accidental confetti took me out, rip.
That's up to you.
Your secret is safe with me.
Good little hero.
But, like, what is the cow? What is the cow, though? You should think that way more often than sometimes, sir. I don't. I really, like, I'm not gonna, I'll just put it out there. I don't. Trying to, but I don't. I don't need to talk anymore on that subject. Quartermaster Tally.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Anything I could take off your hands at no cost to myself? Is this immoral? Is that immoral? Did I just use my brain powers to steal from this woman?
Cheeky. What? Since you're asking.
Produces an entire pie. Or was it? Oh, I got some food. I got some food.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
Hey up, love. I'm all right by Jaheira. Oh, Jesus Christ. Again, I'm saying Jesus Christ a lot today. I don't know where that suddenly come from. In all seriousness, from someone who's modded on many streamers, what you do here is AA level, chat engagement, peak teams, much interaction in general. Yes, you get passions of being a great streamer. I don't believe you, but it's fair. Sure. Okay. I wonder if Sanguine's okay. I'm sorry, Sanguine. You can come back now. It was funnier. It was funnier in the moment, and now I'm second guessing whether or not that was intentionally mean. I am going to buy more basilisk oil. I've only got one basilisk oil, and now I've got two. You should believe I'm not in the habit of speaking bullshit. I'm not suggesting you are. You ever have those things that people say to you, and you're like, I kind of get that in the moment, but other times I just don't believe it. It's one of those. It's a strain. It's irregular. Let's put it that way. Protection from missiles as a spell all the time. It's like I fully understand everything that you're saying. I fully understand everything that you're saying. Like I understand the words, but I do not retain them in the slightest. Yeah, so many spells. I don't know enough about any of the. Okay, we're fine. We're fine for now.
Take care now.
But the more basilisk oil is a good shout.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
It's on the map right now. Okay, well there's Moonrise Towers.
Still alive, you reckon?
He better be. Let's get
Or
going.
a dead man walking. Aren't we all? Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not. Good man.
Hello? Oh, there's Jaheira. Okay. Hi, Jaheira.
Don't wander far. Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh, my gods.
To your very good health.
Smell the wine first.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
Drink the wine.
Bottoms up.
I just got truth serumed.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
How bloody day. I mean, it was funny in the moment. It was funny in the moment, Sanguine. I'm sorry. Just for the bit, like as bits go, I'm kind of here for that bit. I do apologize. You heard the secret anyway. It wasn't like you were banned. I see now why you spiked the wine. Yes, the parasite has given me powers I never had before. It's changing me for the better.
Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
What happened to me being a godsend you've been praying for? You can trust me.
Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
If he's back, perhaps you should have hit. Who is he?
General Ketheric Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists.
He's the elf that we heard about
He was
in the
a Sharan
Underdark.
once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village.
I'm completely
Alongside
out
the
fluid.
local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried.
I have no
But he's
drink, but
returned.
everybody else hydrate.
Not only does General Ketheric Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
Think I can kill him?
Not immediately. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
If days are numbered, I'll make sure of it.
Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet.
How do I reach him? The towers are surrounded by shadows.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Okay, chat. I have snoozed the ad 3 times. We're gonna call it a night there. That's a good bookmark. We've arrived at the inn. We kissed our red wife. We chatted up an evil cow, seemingly, but we're not entirely sure why he's evil.
Last night's best bargain, right here.
Good job, Drew. Thank you very much for joining me for day 20. Day 20, chat. Day frickin' 20. We're gonna smash 30 so frickin' hard. We're gonna smash 30 so frickin' hard. At 30, the 1 million channel point redeem will come back to make me do this challenge again, because I feel like it is a good, easily repeatable one. But like I've said the last couple of nights, I'll say it again now. I'm a Baldur's Gate 3 streamer until the game's done. There are a bunch of other games that I want to play later this year, which I'm driven to finish Baldur's Gate 3 at some point as quickly as possible. We're just gonna roll. We're just gonna roll with it, and it's probably my fave fantasy adjacent word. In. I mean, yeah, but there are inns aren't necessarily. Thanks for the stream. Take care, everybody. Thanks, Dilemma. But an inn exists in the real world. That's not. I suppose you said fantasy adjacent. I have you as a character in my XCOM run, and when I was live earlier today, your character kept missing shots. Oh, I wonder what you meant. I remember you making the character, but I was like, Sanguine, I don't understand what you mean by sniper rifle skill, but good. Okay, well, that seems in character. I know inns are real, I just needed to double check Aqua.
Last night's best bargains,
Chat, I'm really glad you exist. It has been a hell of a 20 days and onwards for the last 10 of the challenge, and I hope many more of Baldur's Gate 3 at the rate we're going. We're going to get my entire first playthrough on video. It's going to be incredible. And I'm told the kissing will only get more aggressive later on. Or at least that's what Sky said. If we call it, I don't want to make it a point of always having the 18. I don't want to make my streams about turning the 18 plus off. No, we're gonna hide the boobies until until it's obvious that there are going to be more Karlak. We'll just roll with it. Sang lies, the sniper Chirk bin popped 2 alien heads while everyone else in the squad just died while looking dumb. Oh well, Keck. Chat, I'm really glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, I ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for, so at the end of my streams, I need to mute that yelling. I need to mute that yelling. Chat, I'm really glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, I ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for, so at the end of my streams, I like to say something different. As always, I'm really proud of you for just existing. I'm really proud of you for doing your best. I'm really proud of you for perpetuating your own existence, because in the world that we're currently living in right now, doing anything just feels real hard, at least for me. And the fact you are here and the fact that you just keep on going regardless of everything, I'm really proud of you for doing so. I will never ask you to be okay, because okay is massively subjective, but I do request that you stick around. It is probably the only thing as a content creator that I can ask of you. And when I say stick around, I mean in life. I don't mean in chat, but on that subject. You do not need to watch my content. You do not need to be in chat. You do not need to lurk in chat, though lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do, focus on existence, and then if my content can make that existence that little bit easier, that is the niche that I'm attempting to fill on the internet. In 2024, we said fuck cancer, so at the end of my streams, I'm now saying fuck in general. If anybody in chat would like to type the word fuck or take it one step further, fuck is both a positive and a negative. It's quite assertive. It gets the point across. We are a 18 plus community, as it is known. So we say fuck at the end of my streams. It's like an energy we put out there. A positive. Fucking hell, I love Baldur's Gate. Fucking hell, I love this community. Fucking hell, I love the sort of like the growth that the channel has shown while I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3. Honestly, the last 20 days has been... I was ready for this entire 30 days to like drop like a stone partway through, but I'm constantly amazed by the level of engagement this content has got. I'm really enjoying myself. But also the negatives, right? Wait, no, I'll read the ones in chat. Fuck STDs. Fuck, I love this 30-day challenge. Fuck, I love tea. Fuck Parkinson's. Fuck, I love chocolate. Fuck, I love soda. I love soda too. But let's do the big ones. Fuck transphobia. Fuck the Trump administration. Fuck Elon Musk. Fuck anxiety. Fuck TERFs, but they don't deserve it. Fuck the British Labour government's treatment of the welfare state. Fuck the British Labour government's treatment of immigration. Fuck the British Labour government. And apparently we're in the EU again. Who had that on the bingo card? What's TERFs? Oh god, I can never remember what it stands for. Basically, they don't like trans people. TERFs are bad. If you're subscribed, whenever... I'm going to raid out. If you're subscribed wherever we end up, drop a raid emote. If you are unsubscribed, there are some raid messages. Kirst was complimenting me again. What did you say, Kirst? You said it. We're more engaged because you were really enjoying it. Shut up, Kirst. I'm going to raid you into... Is that who I think it is? That is not who I think it is. Does anybody have any recommendations on raids? Otherwise, raid me harder, bird mummy. Jesus. Again, I'm taking the Lord's name in vain a lot today. Yeah, we'll raid Little Fairy. I keep meaning to do that when Sanguine recommends, and I did follow them the last time you recommended it as well. What are they doing? They're just chatting right now. We'll raid Little Fairy. Sanguine got there first. Let's do that. Do. Little Fairy. Boom. I'll see you tomorrow at the same time. Take care of yourselves, drink plenty of water, hug your loved ones, sniff your beloved family animals. You know the deal. You know the old shtick. You know the old gubbins that I want you to do. Just make sure you're safe and happy and do the best that you possibly can, because I'm super duper proud of you in all things, chat. Remember that.